It's not the holidays without festive cookies. So today we're making these adorable miniature holiday cookies. And while I know the holidays will be slightly different this year, these are still a fun project to make and to give to those you'll love most. We're gonna make a simple 3-ingredient base recipe, but make a variety of different assorted cookies. A big thank you to one of my favorite companies, KiwiCo, for sponsoring today's video. More about them later. Okay, so the base recipe calls for 3 ingredients. We've already made this dough before, but I do want to show you just how versatile this recipe can be. To the softened butter, we're going to add the flour, and you're just going to rub this mixture between your fingers. This gives the cookie that amazing melt-in-your-mouth texture. If you want to make these in a pinch, you could even just pop everything, all the ingredients in a food processor, pulse for a minute, and boom, the dough is ready. We're going to add some sweetened condensed milk, which in this recipe acts both as a sweetener and as a binder. I got a lot of questions on my last year's cookie box on how to substitute the eggs, and this is a great substitute and also adds a delicious subtle milk flavor. You're going to mix these ingredients with a spatula, but you will eventually have to bring the dough together with your hands. If you're new to my channel, hello there, welcome. Make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell. I post new videos every week. Now you can really flavor this up as you like, okay? If you want to add cinnamon, ginger, your favorite extract, this time around I'm going to keep this dough really simple and really allow the fillings and toppings to shine. I am going to make 3 types of dough today. You'll see as we go along. I do like to, weigh the dough. Everything will be listed in the description box as usual, but consider this a guide, okay? Have fun. This is your cookie box. You decide the flavors, you decide the shapes, unless you're one of those YouTubers that's so unoriginal that can only copy others' recipes. You're going to roll this out to about 1/4 of an inch thickness, and let's talk cookie cutters. I'm making a miniature cookie box. You can make these whatever size you want. However, if you do choose to make these tiny like I am, the upside is that they'll only take 5 minutes to cook, so super quick and easy. If you do choose to make regular size cookies, just know that these will take around 15 minutes to cook. I do also want to mention that if you don't have any Christmas cookie cutters, you don't need them. You can make round shapes, square shapes, any shape really, and decorate them in a holiday-ish, do you say that? way. You'll see what I mean as we go along. I really wanted to give you that option because I'm aware that not everybody has holiday cookie cutters, and I want to give you other options to make these. Another great way to make these festive without using special cookie cutters is to dye the dough. For last year's cookie box, I made these red velvet cookies without sharing the method. I really didn't think anybody would care, but to my surprise, everybody wanted the recipe. Everybody wanted to know how to make these. So to your dough, you're going to add some red food coloring and cocoa powder, which will deepen the color and add a subtle chocolate flavor. You might want to use gloves for this because it will get messy. Again, roll out the dough to about 1/4 of an inch thickness and cut out the cookies. What I love about these mini red velvet sandwich cookies is that they look festive as is. No decoration whatsoever, and they're delicious. The third cookie dough we're going to make is a chocolate sugar cookie dough because you can't have the holidays without chocolate, people, okay? Chocolate just screams joy and happiness. Everybody loves chocolates. To your dough, you're going to add some sweetened cocoa powder. If you're using unsweetened cocoa powder, you may need to add some sugar. It really depends on your taste buds. If you're going to add a sweet filling, in doubt, I would just go, with sweetened cocoa powder. Holiday cookie boxes are something I make every year for the holidays. Christmas just isn't Christmas without cookies or fudge or chocolate. My nephew loves to get involved in these activities, which brings me to today's sponsor, KiwiCo. I absolutely love this company. It's a monthly subscription service that offers kids and adults educational projects and activities. They have crates for all ages with different topics from science to technology to art, and they're a great resource for learning at home. Each box comes with all the supplies needed for that month's project. Like I said, I got the maker crates. I'm going to be learning how to punch needle this month. What I love about these crates and projects that they send you is that you learn something new every month with a new fun activity. I put some Christmas music on, made some hot cocoa, got comfy, and made a stenciled book holder this week, which I turned into a couch blanket holder. You'll see what I mean, okay? KiwiCo offers flexible subscription options, and pricing starts as low as $16.95 a month. I think this would be such an awesome holiday gift. It's creative, fun, educational for kids and adults, and it's so much better than your average, store-bought gift. KiwiCo was so kind to give you 50% off your first month of any crate if you use my my link, which I'll leave in the description box below. Head over to KiwiCo.com/Emma'sGoodies and get 50% off your first crate. You're going to place your cookies onto your prepared baking sheets lined with parchment paper. You can put these fairly close to each other. These will not spread. It's a great cutout cookie recipe. Like I said, the cooking time will vary depending on the size of your cookies. You're going to pop these in a preheated oven, one sheet at a time at 170 degrees Celsius for about 5 to 8 minutes if you've made small cookies. Regular size cookies will take around 15 minutes. You're going to let these cool completely and we're ready to decorate. Now let's talk fillings. This is important. You want to use fillings that can keep well, especially if you want to make your cookies in advance. Jams are a really good option. Nut spreads such as peanut butter, Nutella are great. Even cookie butter. Shout out to all the cookie butter fans out there. Simple, melted chocolates, white milk, dark, you have so many options. The red velvet cookies are the only ones I would assemble last minute. They're the only ones that have a shorter shelf life. You could do buttercream, cream cheese frosting, both delicious. If you want to get more creative and love decorating cookies like I do, you can make royal icing. Royal icing holiday cookies are probably, the most iconic Christmas cookie. This is what I mean when I say that you don't need any special cookie cutters. These round mini cookies were transformed into mini snowman cookies. How adorable are these? I love these. Have fun. The royal icing cookies do take some time to set though. Just keep that in mind. So you may want to decorate those cookies in advance. I absolutely love how these came out. This was probably one of my favorite videos I've ever filmed. I love making and decorating these cookies, and I bet you will too. This recipe is so simple, but such a stunner. The cookies are delicious and buttery, and they're melt-away cookies. Pop a handful of these cookies in your mouth and you'll see exactly what I mean. You could even put these in a bowl with some milk, and that's right there, the perfect Christmas morning.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm.